the Italian Football Podcast.
They have a lot to do. They've got 0 points from their first 2 games. There's 6 games left. What do Milan now need to qualify? Well, again, as we know, the top 24 teams qualify to the next round. The top 8 qualify automatically to the last 16, and then the teams placed from 9th to 24th play a playoff match in the let's call it the last 32, and then the winners of that tie then joins the rest of the teams in the top 8 teams in the last 16. So it's actually been worked out what the computer has actually worked out how many points. The computer.
Why do you say it with such anger and hatred and disdain? The computer, woman.
Okay,
are you angry with the computer?
Some human has done the maths himself. Then.
No. No, you say it with such wrath. Like, have you had computer problems this morning? Like, are you angry at technology?
Well,
today?
I still can't use my mouse. I still have to give it I still have to bang my laptop to get the mouse working.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
But anyway, listen. The computer has worked out that basically 10 points is the magic mark in the Champions League phase.
Yeah.
If you get 10 points, there's a 99% chance of qualifying for the last 32. 11 points is 100%. 9 points is a 69% chance of qualifying. 8 points is a 16% chance. So basically, like 10 points is the end. That's what Milan need. So Milan need 10 points from the 18 points available. Now, usually that wouldn't be easy, but 5 of those 6 games are against Club Brugge, Girona, Red Star, Slovan Bratislava, Dinamo Zagreb. The other game is against Real Madrid away. So they should be, on paper, getting what they need from those games, given the level of opposition. I mean, even if we take Girona out of the equation, I think Girona are a much weakened team this season.
I don't think they're very good.
Even if we look at just Club Brugge, Red Star, Slovan Bratislava, and Dinamo Zagreb, they basically need...
That's 12 points.
Yeah, or they need 3 wins and a draw from those 4 games. I mean...
And they should... If they don't do that, it's a flop. Let's not mince words here.
Yeah.
If they can't get 12 points out of those games, we have to agree. It's a flop. It's a gross underachievement. And that's why I'm not too bothered about this Leverkusen loss, because I thought they stood up well. I think they took huge steps forward compared to the first game. They showed character. They reacted in the game. And towards the end, they can consider themselves a little bit unlucky to have not gotten at least a point, which I think is the kind of thing that it's, as I said, useful losses in Swedish. It builds character. It
does.
Lights a belly under your belly.
What it means, though, is that there's no room. There's not really much room for error. That's it. I mean, they should be winning these games, but if they start playing like they did before the derby, like they played against Parma, or then they could easily slip up in these games. So it's on Milan to continue this kind of level of performance that they've shown since the derby. And if they do that, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. But it's never ideal when you start a Champions League phase and you lose your first 2 games. It's not.
Of course it's not. It puts pressure. It puts pressure, and the goal difference and all of that. These things, the order in which you play games matter. So of course it puts pressure on Milan. There's no doubt about that. And of course, but I don't think it puts an enormous amount. Like, it's not like it was before the derby. It's
not what it would be if there was if it was the group stages of the previous years where there's 4 teams in the group. Then you really are in trouble.
Yeah, that's different. But this isn't that. And no, I still think Milan. I think Milan have also, to be perfectly honest with you, I think if they win those 5. That's 15 points. That puts them within a shout of even finishing in the top 8.
It's not impossible. 73% chance.
So I think this. I'd personally written off these 3 games for Milan. I look at those other 5, and those are the ones that I think Milan should win all 5. I think they're good enough to win all 5. And if they do, that's 15 points, and that puts them in a really good chance to finish in the top 8, which would be very good. So let's
next game's against Club Brugge at home. That's
to win that.
That's a must-win game.
Demolish, yeah.
If they don't win that, then we could start worrying about qualification.
Yeah,
if they don't win that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
especially with
think
Real Madrid, because Real Madrid come in match day 4.
Yeah.
so then you're in
that's true. They need
then
to.
you're
The
in
Club
big.
Rouge game is key. The
Yeah.
Club Rouge game is key. The
Yeah.
Club Rouge game is absolute key. And they need to get a result there.